What a good question.
Thank you.
And you probably won't be surprised that it was West Side Story. And I'll tell you a little story about something that happened during the filming of the movie. We were doing the scene in the candy store when the Jets practically attack her, and they're pulling her skirt up, and they're calling her pig, and Bernardo's tramp, Bernardo's pig, and they're really abusing her. We used to call that the rape scene because it's a near rape scene when they lift this young boy, baby John, and they're going to lower him on top of her, and the doc stops that from happening. And we rehearsed it and rehearsed it and rehearsed it, and that was choreographed, just like a dance. It had steps. It just didn't look like it was dance steps, but it had those. And we must have rehearsed that for, about 3 hours before we filmed it. And somewhere in the third hour, it was just too much for me, and somebody was pulling at my hair, and I started to cry. And I ran to the candy store counter and sat on one of those stools and put my head on my arm, and I could not stop crying. And it still gets to me when I talk about it because I've been abused so much in some ways, just for being Latina and Puerto Rican. Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
And I've been called terrible names, spick and garlic mouth and gold tooth. And it's as though this old wound, which I thought was closed, was a scar, opened up all over again in this situation. And, the boys were just out beside themselves because they kept saying, Rita, oh, Rita, we love you. We love you. Oh, my God, this is terrible. The audience is going to hate us. Please, please don't cry. And I couldn't stop. And I couldn't stop so badly that the director, Robert Weiss, called an early lunch, and I went to my dressing room and just cried it out until there was nothing left. And but you can see, isn't that weird?
Did you
how
realize
some things
that-
hurt you so much?
Did you realize it right then that that's what it was?
That's what you asked. What it taught me.
Yeah.
It taught me that I still had to get tougher. It told me that I had to stand up to that. And the only reason it got to me is because I really did believe that I didn't have any value and that I didn't have any worth. And that's why I let it get to me. And so I went back into psychotherapy. I was in therapy for almost 8 years, in and out, because I worked a lot. But it's the best thing I ever did for myself was psychotherapy. I can't get over the fact that I just got teary. I thought it was over. Isn't that crazy?
I'm also in therapy, and one of the things that I've learned is that you just keep
It
learning
doesn't mean
more
you're
and more.
crazy.
No.
Tell your family.
Yeah.
Because all Puerto Ricans say, está loca.
Yeah.
She is crazy.
Yeah, and that's something
only
that-
crazy people go into that therapy stuff.
And that's something that One Day at a Time really touches upon a lot, and I admire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it tells the lie. Isn't that marvelous?
Yeah.
That's right, because she suffers from depression. And all those things that are so serious in life, that show takes on.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I'm so proud to be in that show. Yeah.